Good morning. Welcome into the Martin Morning Report. It is a Thursday. It is February 8th. It is once again time for your daily report on all things KMA Land Sports. Martin Morning Report on 2/8/24. I'm going the wrong way. How do I do this? There it is. Hey, I did not plan to have a Martin Morning Report today, but you know what? I got to do it. It's just part of my daily routine now. And there are some things that we need to talk about, including a major announcement at the end of the Martin Morning Report. Stay tuned for that. The tournament trail is here, number one on our agenda here today. It is here. There are 17 girls Class 1A regional games that KMA Sports is tracking involving KMA Land teams. That includes 4 games on our networks tonight. Essex at Bedford on KMA FM 99.1. Sydney at Mount Ayr on our KMA Extreme audio only. East Mills at Lennox, KMA 960. I will be there. We will also have video. You can watch that at our live stream page, KMAland.com. I've shown you in the past. All you got to do is go to KMAland.com, go to our sports drop-down menu, and click the live stream button. That's where all of our streams live every single night. Also, we have Boyer Valley and Riverside KMA Extreme audio only. Number 2, last night there actually was a little bit of basketball in the area, including Lucy Scott dropping 21 points for the Lewis Central Titans in what was a win over Creston. Jalea Price of Maryville had 24 points. She led the night, and they end up losing that game to St. Pius. Savannah girls and boys also lost last evening to Plattsburgh and East Buchanan, respectively. Number 3, it is 4A and 5A regional pairings released by the Iowa Girls High School Athletic Union yesterday, and I have one question when it comes to those pairings. What are we doing? What are we doing with Lewis Central? I mean, I don't understand it. Lewis Central beat Norwalk this year in the regular season, went on the road, I believe, to do that. You know, you can obviously look that up and let me know for sure. Fact check me, I guess. Lewis Central went on the road, again, I believe, on the road, beat Norwalk, and then spent most of the rest of the season behind them in the state rankings. I think eventually the girls' union remembered or found out, or I don't know what happened. Somebody told them that LC beat Norwalk, again, maybe on the road. And then they put them in the same region. I hate it. I hate when this happens. I dislike when you make a team beat another team 2 times. We already saw it in the regular season. We don't need it again in regional play. Now, obviously, there are major differences. There are obviously exceptions to that, and the fact that when it comes to Lewis Central Glenwood, sometimes you just can't avoid that. Those are 2 teams that are very, very closely, close together. But when it comes to LC Norwalk, you didn't have to do that. You didn't have to. LC proved they beat them in the regular season, split them up, move them out of there, get Norwalk somewhere else, bring somebody else in to Lewis Central. Don't just align it because you messed up on the rankings all season long. That is the one thing that I really, really disliked when I saw the pairings. All right? Little I think, little I feel, little opinion dropped here in today's Martin Morning Report. Number 4, yesterday, the girls basketball power rankings from KMA Land. Oh boy, did it create a stir. Fremont Mills has been rated 4th behind St. Albert, Martinsdale, St. Mary's, and Nottoway Valley all year. Yet yesterday was the day that things popped off. Wondering why, how could Fremont Mills possibly be ranked behind those teams? They're 21-0. They have pretty well dominated everybody that they played. And I get it. Yeah, I agree. Fremont Mills has had a great season. One thing that I will never, ever, 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 ever do is explain rankings, predictions, projections by putting down an area team. So I'm not going to do that. I'm not doing that for Fremont Mills. The reason Fremont Mills is 4 is not because of Fremont Mills. It is because of St. Albert. St. Albert, the number 1 team, an 18-game win streak, a Hawkeye 10 champion. They played 2A, 3A, 4A. They don't play 5A schools. At least they did actually play a 5A school outside the conference. But in the Hawkeye 10, they played every single class other than 5A. They won 18 in a row. They played the number 7 most difficult schedule in all of Class 1A. Fremont Mills is not 4 because of them. They are number 4 because of St. Albert and because of number 2, Martinsdale St. Mary's, a team that was at the state tournament last year that returned pretty much everybody from that group. They played the 30th most difficult schedule in Class 1A. Again, these are according to BC Moore. Their 5 losses have come against the who's who of the state of Iowa. Solon. They also lost to Des Moines Christian. They lost to Southeast Polk and Panorama and Eddyville, Blakesburg, Fremont. Not a single one of those teams is eligible for the KMA Land rankings because they're not in KMA Land. Nottoway Valley, again, a team that was at state semi-recently with elite talent. We've seen them do it. They have the number 2 offense in all of Class 2A. They have played the number 59 rated schedule in Class 2A. And they lost to St. Albert. And they lost tight to Martinsdale St. Mary's. And they have a loss to Panorama. Those are their 3 losses. Again, it's not because of Fremont Mills. Fremont Mills has had a great season. I love Fremont Mills. I think they're underrated by the Iowa Girls High School Athletic Union. But they're 4 because of St. Albert and Martinsdale St. Mary's and of Nottoway Valley. Not because I feel bad about Fremont Mills. I love Fremont Mills. I think they're an outstanding team. All right, finally, number 5, major announcement. We have set a date. We have set a location. We have set a time for another KMA Land All-Star Basketball Classic. Ladies and gentlemen, it will be Sunday, March 10th, 1 o'clock p.m., and it will be in Clarinda. Thank you for tuning in to today's Martin Morning Report.